DSS parades member of Kwankwansiya group for sharing fake Buhari minister's video. Kabiru Mohammed, who was identified as a member of the Kwankwansiya group in Kano State, was paraded by the Department of State Services DSS on Friday, January 3rd, at the services headquarters in Abuja. Speaking during a briefing with newsmen, the spokesperson for the service, Peter Funaya, said Mohammed, 32, created a fake video depicting a wedding between President Buhari and the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Social Development. Afunaya said that the service prior to Mohammed's arrest acted on a formal complaint by the Minister of Finance over the fake video. Acting on the petition, the DSS spokesperson said the service acted on information gathering which led to the arrest of Mohammed. Afunaya, while warning the general public against the spread of fake news, said the DSS remains committed to the peace and stability of Nigeria. As a result of this, many Nigerians were said to have thronged the Aso Rock Mosque, Abuja, days after the news continued to spread. Reports said the mosque on that day witnessed a seemingly unprecedented number of faithful in what appeared to be an attempt by some curious worshippers to confirm or disprove the social media story on the purported marriage. Femi Adesina, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, was said to have debunked the claim and described it as a deceptive maneuver by those who fabricated it. Adesina confirmed that there was no marriage taking place at the presidential villa as stated in the viral claim. In the heat of the rumor, fingers were pointed in the direction of Mama Daura, Buhari's nephew, as being the one encouraging the president to take a second wife. But his daughter Fatima denied allegations that her father was arranging a wife for the president. She said, "Wallahi, it is a lie. It is all part of what I am saying about the false allegations against our father. He is not even aware of the rumors about the marriage issue because he doesn't use social media." I think before now, the minister came out some days ago and still confirmed the relationship with the president, and she said no, that it was as a result of people who are really against her because she didn't really approve this home through this whether the school feeding program or whatever, and she has a reason for doing that. So those are the people who were behind all of those. She said that was why they were saying all manner of things. That of course she's not going to deny that she has a cordial relationship with the president even for over 17 years. That's because of this rumor going around that she didn't want to approve this school feeding for some 5 states, and she believed that those people were the people, or maybe because of that, and she had to explain the reason why that project was not approved. She was trying to put some things together, but she came out to see debunk it. I think the president's wife said the same thing, that she wouldn't want to answer that question because the journalist should go and ask the two people involved, and that was how she said it. But later she now said, oh, it was not the right thing, or it was just fake and all of that. A lot of things have really happened, that even the so-called Aso Villa, they've already opened up all of those things. You can imagine, if not for the father, the president's wife said she was the one in that video, that other video that still went viral, that she was, shouting that they locked her belongings or something somewhere. People still say the same thing. Oh, even from the presidency, that it was really, it was rumor. But she didn't debunk that, because if not that if she had kept quiet, they would have just said, oh, the same thing, that this and this and this and that. But that notwithstanding, in as much as you said they have arrested this particular person, at least he will be able to tell them better how he got the whole thing. And just like they're saying, they say the member of the Kwankwansiya in Kano also, yes, member of the Kwankwansiya, that they've been able to trace him and arrested him. And one thing they say, it was based on somebody made a report, and it's a minister of minister of finance also. Yes, the minister of finance made a complaint. Even the minister of humanitarian and disaster. She didn't even make a complaint, but she just came out and just told the story of what really happened. I don't know why Minister of Finance was the one that had to go and report to the DSS. And of course, let them have the person that produced that video and how he came about it. Maybe I thought maybe it's just a kind of a mimic and all of that. But by and large, I believe the presidency or the ASU, the Buhari's family, they've exposed themselves. Even what the I don't think what the Aisha has been coming out to say, spilling out a lot of things happening in Asu Rock is more than even this somebody trying to make up a video of the marriage of a thing. So let's them do their job according to what they are saying. But in as much we are encouraging them to do their job, it's still this, we are still encouraging them. There are those that they have been petitioned, that they submitted the petition to them. They are not doing anything. When they want to do something, once they know that you are not in their book, good record, they will do all manner of things. That is when you will be hearing them. They are working. The same Afunaya that was talking about Shewore. Oh, they didn't want to release Shewore because if they release him, he might get knocked down by a vehicle. They needed shorties to see the shorties before they could release him. But what happened at the end of the day? So once they see things that they are supposed to go after, no, they won't go after that. Even the AFCC, the petition, some people gave, write petitions against them, to them. And somebody has said it, that the file or the petition written, the file of that petition is under their carpet, or they have thrown it somewhere, and it's going to gather dust for as long as they are not ready to take up any this thing. And with what we know, they are not going to do anything. But had it been, let's assume, had it been most especially that bullion van thing, if it were to be opposition, you know what would have happened. You and I know what would have happened. DSS will not wait. All the security agents, all of them, they will swing into action. They must have swung into action, and you'll be hearing them. Yes, we are doing our job. We are just deceiving ourselves in this country, where until people who are in the ruling party, until they will, constantly be monitored and do the needful when they air, that is when people will take them serious. Not that you cherry pick, you pick and choose, the case that you want to follow. That is what has been playing out. So we are not even surprised. But all I know, in my opinion, the presidency, no, is it the presidency, the Aisha herself has exposed even her husband, the all the things that Nigerians are not supposed to be hearing. She's saying it. Somebody that said she does not even have a pillow talk with her husband. So because of all of those things, because of all those loopholes, people will use that as an avenue. They will just spring something. Why did they not? Nobody has come out from the presidency to challenge that woman, that all of these things that you are coming out to speak, as you are not supposed to be doing that, because they've opened. There's an opening. There's an opening. She's coming out. She's always coming out. She's always coming out. Even some of the things she has even said that are, that have really dented the image of her husband. So what are you going to talk about that? What are they going to do about that? So they've left that opening. They made that opening for people to be able to use one or two things against them. And with all of these things that are happening. So if they know that they want to be doing their work now, fine. Let them do their work. But when it comes to other work too that they're supposed to do, other cases they're supposed to look at, they should be able to do that, so that people will know that indeed you are really serious with your job, not that you cherry pick the case that you need to follow up. So that is just my own opinion. So let them do their work and interrogate the person that they have already arrested, and let's see what happens. And someone says here, DSS, I pray that you will not lose focus. Do you know Nigerian population? Were you employed to listen to gossip or to gather intelligence that will protect the government? Nigeria as a country and Nigeria as the people. The president is not paying you salaries from his pocket. Ministers are not paying you salaries from their pockets. Your salaries are paid from your fellow Nigerian taxes. Since you are seen only today and you are not seen tomorrow, I want to remind you that tomorrow will come. Those individuals you are pleasing now have a limited time. At the expiration of their tenure, they must leave, and you will be remembered by what you have done. Don't forget that Asuki, who you people were holding for 4 years, worked under a past government. Ellen Oga worked under Jonathan, and this government didn't spare her immediately they took over. Don't forget that she was a DSF staff. Retrace your ways so that you'll be remembered for good work. Someone say, Buhari, please tell your men to allow sleeping dogs to lie. Nigerians have been cooperating with you and your team, but they are pushing the people too far. English people say that silence is the best answer to fools. Your men have been arresting their fellow Nigerians as if there is no tomorrow, and you are watching. You are the commander-in-chief. Whatever they are giving to Nigerians, you cannot be free from blame. If you think that this is the opportunity for you to gag all your political enemies, you are making a big mistake. The more you lock people, the more you make others stronger, and at the end, what you are afraid of will catch up with you, all of you. My advice is stop intimidating, harassing, and arresting your fellow Nigerians. Otherwise, they will surprise you. A lot of people are even seeing this thing from a different angle. So, guys, what do you think? In the arrest of this particular a member of a Kwankwansiya, that said, made up that a fake video of Buhari marrying the Minister of Humanitarian. Leave your comment below and let's learn from you. Bye.